Welcome to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Girl got hit in the head with something really hard. She died. That's all you missed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue, the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Yo, I know all about solving discussions with bullets. That's what take it Rampa means. Use our one to check the court file frequently. Ah! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Oh, Chief. What do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. I don't know enough about history, but those two names don't sound like they go together. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you said is generally what we mean by dumped. Hey, that's debatable. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Alright, asshole. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. You don't have a victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Yo, fucking just ripping into a dead woman. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him before he answers? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof, wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I just gotta drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh, shit. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. You went. What do I do? And I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. He needs to be honest. If he lies, it's just gonna put us in a deeper hole. Well, Mr. Butts, dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? Prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that's... doesn't matter. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Is it the real murderer? Because we kind of already know who the actual murderer is. Let's just, like, blame him. And they'd be like, yo, I saw it in the cutscene. Case solved. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sowitz to the stand. This dude is literally the mask salesman from Zelda. He's doing the same fucking pose and face and everything. It's the mask salesman. That's funny shit. Oh yes, newspapers. Yes. Mr. Sowitz, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I don't know where the fuck that accent came from. Witness accounts. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked outside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quilled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park, found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Hey, why didn't you tell the truth? Defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why was the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Are phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sowitz used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes? Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? I am a member of the legal court system. What is cross-examination? That's right, this is it. The real deal. Oops. What exactly am I supposed to do? Are you supposed to... You expose the lies in the testimony with the witness gave. Lies? What? He's lying? The client is innocent, right? Then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? I mean, no. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's no doubt. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court records and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Figuratively and literally. Okay. Open the court record with the arrow button and point out contradictions in the testimony. It's not true. I technically played one Phoenix Wright game. I played the Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. It was fun. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. mean, that all makes sense.
I quelled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt. Wait. Found the body at 1 p.m. You piece of shit, fucking lying ass motherfucker. Frankly, I find that hard to believe, bitch. Just really, what if that was like a real... You done fucked up now, sir. Check this out. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. Bitch. Death was just tied to death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. Fucking good job, Phoenix. How do you explain a 3-hour gap? Oh, that? Oh. This is trivial. The witness really forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why are you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? That's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him in the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Thanks, Mia. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Is he allowed to just do that? Like lie in court and then just keep going? I guess so. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time was... That's already not right. Oh, I can't. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Yo, bitch, but there's a power outage? What the fuck you doing? You lying ass motherfucker. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program? Mr. Wright, you may cross examine witness. Right, you know what to do. I got this one. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Yo. What the fuck you doing, dude? You could have hired television or a video. Okay. Alright, well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. I think you murdered him. Wait, I remember now, Mr. Sawit. The court will refer to hear an accurate testimony from the beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony. One more, please. Mike came on board. Let's see your testimony once more, please. Jesus, this guy. Alright, motherfucker, let's do this shit. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. The fuck? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? How do you know? You didn't go in the fucking apartment, dude! Yes, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. What? Like, this is worse than the other two, dude. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a snatch. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? The defense attorney? I think. Pretty sure. Just answer the question, bitch. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. What? What? But he said he saw the time. What the fuck are we doing, dude? Oh shit, no. Do you have any problems with this testimony? Yes. Hold up, what did I do? I think I might. Oh shit, yeah, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. I accidentally hit circle. I don't know if it's because it kind of like gave away answers there. I don't know. This is all baseless conjunction. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Yeah. Was the witness scared to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day I never. Look, the clock. I heard no. I mean, I saw. All right. I hate you. I hate you too, man. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn, give him death. Damn, son. Order! Order in the car, sir. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defendant's claim. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard was came from the clock. Do you have evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. heard is definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Let's sound the clock now. Here is the court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That's early is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, with her the clock, what are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Fucking, oh shit. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sowit's heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowit, try to tuck away out of this one. Bitch. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Right. How am I gonna prove that? I mean, fucking, you know, what's the word? Let's be reasonable here, man. Damn. Cuss. Isn't one of these rated M? I was so close. Why is the other one rated M? I'm gonna look that up real quick. Mr. Wright. I'm very curious why it's rated M. Dual Destiny is just the one with, I guess it just has like a lot more blood than the others. And like it has like animated scenes. Okay, Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict a witness. Unfortunately, this is the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowett. Come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You liars are all the slime. I mean, all slime. Grr. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Game over. Oh, shit. Not so fast, Mr. Sowett. Yeah? I mean, Chief? Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I mean, it's not over. They haven't actually proven that my guy killed him. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Yo, you're so funny. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Haven't we had it in our possession since it was taken? There's a piece of evidence in the court records that can prove my claim. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Her passport? That's the only thing I haven't used. The victims returned home from abroad the day before the murder. We all know the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. I had to figure it was something to do with the time difference. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim had reset her clock since returning home. Oh, I guess she kept... Oh, yeah! Fucking duh, the Thinker's in Paris right now, isn't it? Wait, is it? Is the Thinker in Paris? I think so. That's why the time you heard, which you struck her dead in her apartment, was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? So his name is Sawit. I've been saying it wrong. Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Fucking got him. Yeah. Oh, he's dead. Oh, shit. Order! Order, sir. Somebody get Mr. Sawit off the ground, please. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, this court is adjourned. Fuck yeah. Turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, he saw Larry went to her apartment and the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and fucked her up. I still can't believe we won. Right? Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over, I've got to say. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad. Hang on. Why is I can't spell Phoenix Wright? Why is Phoenix Wright called Nick? Is it just Phoenix? That's what I thought. Okay. That's what I figured. It's just because it sounds really close to Nick's in Phoenix. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. I mean, she was a fucking, tramp. She was sleeping all over the place. Still them sugar daddies. Just get over it. You're good, dude. Larry, she was a... No, never mind. Exactly. See? Nick knows. Congratulations, Harry. Larry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who cut you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait. Was this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. I guess she took it with her. I thought she bought it in Paris, and that's why it was an hour slow. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that shit, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay? Well, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Phoenix? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Check this out. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry, and she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Yo, it's school, dude. I hope that made him feel a little better. Why was I just able to keep evidence? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, we have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall I be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Well, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was him? Yeah. Part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Nice. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Let's count the clock he gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell Chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh no! It's Mia die? Sad face. I mean, she's kind of cool. I don't know her that much. So fucking turnabout, sisters. All right, be right back. I'm gonna go get another drink, cause it's kind of fucking hot in here. All right. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya. It's me, Mia. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, Congas, I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I got you, so what is it this time? It's a clock. Clock? Yeah. It's made to look like that statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Why do I have this? Like, why does she have this statue? Well, this is a different one, right? I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way. Yes. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9. Pick it up. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's the deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. When was this recorded? September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Company Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not cognivorous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. No! Yo, I'm glad we always see who the actual murderer is. Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye and Company Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late, huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? What? Maybe she's in her office. Some blood. That can't be good. I have to check to see if the chief's okay. What? Oh, move. That smell. Blood. Someone's there. No! Chief! Chief! Hey, it's Maya. She's in the Layton one. She's super fucking important. Strangeville dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade until finally, she was cold. encrusted with dry blood. How ironic that became the murder weapon. Again. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder. Excuse me. The murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards in the Chief's body. Pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards. Piece of paper must have fallen from Mina's hand. What could it be? The words written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Can you write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Find out what that girl was doing here. We gotta search everything. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale. Original office desk. Chief had. Oh. May's gone, or there she is. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya. This girl's name. There'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote on the back of this receipt. Cat, it's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Just calm down. Why does this write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. What a fucking name, dude. I see a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been the woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch. Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... Whoa. Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? They drew this here note in her own blood. See, with her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. That's, you can't assume that. Killer. Case closed. You're coming down our precinct, man. What? No, leave Maya alone in her traditional Japanese outfit. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taking it for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, knees weak, arms spaghetti, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center. Visitor room. Visitors. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Hi, Maya. How you doing? Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Sorry, not a chance. It's up to you. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. I've also heard about you. Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today's my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Alright, bitch. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Maya, I'm gonna fuck him up. I know. There's something I have been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this is what all acolytes wear. It's not a uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. I knew that. I already knew all that, so that's not that weird. In training. Spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. No, it's not. God, it's so fucking hot in my room. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Could you tell me more about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. In the morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to evidence for the trial. It's a bigger clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer now. So then when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into that stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium? Like ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I could do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Yeah, what the fuck though? What about me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. So what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 a.m. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow? What if this guy refuses? He told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. Well, what happened? They're giving me until 4 p.m. 4 this afternoon. These guys are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Guard monitor hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Now look at this camera. Smile for the camera. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. This is looking mahogany bookshelf filled with just looking books. Something funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. He's not a real detective. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The whole painting is so thick it practically gives me a stuffed nose. Sure, the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Tale for clients, an elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Hey, I can tell someone's got money to burn. You fucking asshole. Who the fuck walks around with a gold lighter? It's just a potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but probably the most expensive one available, right? A solid mahogany desk. The wood's polished to a deep luster. Faye, we're fucked. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. This is a crime scene pattern of trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're the butts guy, aren't you? Alright. No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent, but whatever. Right, and you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, was it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on, that Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Hey, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. He thinks I'm his lawyer. About Miss Faye, do you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Don't you look at me like that, pal. It's not no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report. But that's all. Well, that was easy. About Maya. Yeah? I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Alright, dickhead, chill out. Why do you say that? The city put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Who? Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means. You're being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth? That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you know him, don't you? Nope. Never heard of him. Wow, you call yourself a lawyer, pal? I mean, kind of. About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just plain dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors that back alley deals have forged evidence. Alright, so Edgeworth is a douchebag. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. His favorite potted plant, I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Quarterline Stricta, pal. What's that? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Clean as always. This thing is Mia. Aw. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. That sky's blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Here. Where the fuck is this guy? What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know, so she needs to be alive. My mother? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself up in the mountain? Your mother's enemy? So who was this man who ruined your mother's life? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought... You thought? The man my mother helped capture the police catcher was innocent. The police consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became a laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Where's this boy? Alright. Did you see my face phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could get it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Don't straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. So, stuff phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. Okay, cool, thanks. He didn't know if to record a conversation. You're a shit detective, gumshoe. Ow. Alright, let's fucking do this. Check the court record. Here it is. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. What a fucking name. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May. So you sent her home already then. You're trying to lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Yo, you here yet? Nope. Alright. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Alright, so she's kind of cute. Hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. In with the cell. Thanks to the country for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. The screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Oh shit. You want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought you was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Still some painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. Something's on the fucking wall. There's late summer sunlight streaming through the window. There's the fake coat. Inside the room pretty clear from here. Bottle and 2 glasses on the table. Somebody must be staying over there. Dun dun dun! Flowers are fake as it's put down. Some flowers and tulips. That's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observed incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. I encourage her. You know that thing that occurred on happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. You fucking bitch. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No? Hey, I'm just doing my job. Teehee. You know you're cute when you blush, I guess. I mean, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. You fucking suck, dude. I stand there at 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing power of observation. You're usually one of those famous detectives, like on television. No, I'm a lawyer. Not me, I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? What a fucking bitch. Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Boy. Alright, well later, you fucking bitch. Well, yeah, I should just wait here for him to come back. That was the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. So you're one that should be looking for. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer and you now. Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy, then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something's the matter. You came to see the one and only Marvin Grosberg. Did you know? Oh, shit. Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely possible for me to represent him. Sorry. End discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Oh, hang on. Let me ask you a few questions. How can you just refuse like that? Please, you piece of shit. Tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. I'm worth my salt. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. That's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no interest in parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I don't fucking want it. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. No, what about Mia, though? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Alright. Well, you're a piece of shit. I'll see you later. Hi. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. And fat. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Yo, fucking, I'm a lawyer. Right here. Let's go. Let's do it. Just a little longer now for the state appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Fucking no, we're gonna defend Maya. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. How did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Fuck yeah. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Sniffle. Don't worry, Maya. I'm gonna get this shit. We're gonna catch this pink-haired fuck. Let's fight this one. Get you out of here. Right. Thank you. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You were innocent, right? Yes. Alright, good. And this is gonna be like 12 times easier to get you out of here. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. What was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer she got all defensive. There has to be shit. There has to be something in there. Good afternoon. Excuse me, you are? Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May is? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need for anything, I'll be taking my leave. You stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's a chance to snoop around a bit. Oh, I almost forgot! Jeez, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform us that there's a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White. Oh, shit! A blue corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White. Blue corp? Where have I heard that name for? White. Oh, shit. Well, he just remembered. I was expecting that was the name my sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined me and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Let's see what the fuck's going on here. The screwdriver's sticking out of the handle of the door. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? Oh, shit! That's how he knew that the papers were in the statue, because he tapped the phones. What on earth are we doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. I see a thing like this in her time. There's a story behind all of this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence tomorrow's trial. I'm pretty sure in a real court case, if you just whip out evidence, it gets thrown out. It has to be presented to the court beforehand. Yeah. But maybe it's different in Japan. Or fake Japan to New York City place that this game takes place in. For Maya's sake, I'll get to the woman's butt. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Nobody who's actually listening, because I'm talking to myself. Oh, bellboy, still there. Oh, kind of scream. I look forward to tangling. Is it tangling? I guess. I don't know if I've ever seen the tangling spelled out. Tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Oh shit! That was cool. We did like a little investigation. I thought it was all lawyer stuff. Alright, be right back. I think I heard somebody knock on my door earlier. there was no one at the door. Even though that knock was like 15, 20 minutes ago, I'm sure they would have left already anyways. Alright. Let's fucking do this shit. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Look at this fancy motherfucker. The court's now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. He's fancy as fuck. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence that she committed the murder. I disagree. We have a witness who saw her do it. Is the witness the one who actually killed her? I see. Thank you, Mr. Edward. Let's begin then. Make our first witness, Your Honor. Prosecutor calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe. Sir, I'm a detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. What the fuck is that? I guess the separation of the two bookshelves. They caused death. Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. They're still calling it a statue. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. I just threw something at me. What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Are you allowed to do that? Like, no one would stop her from flinging a note across the room? Alright, let's give it a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Cross-examination. Alright. You big, sexy hunk of meat. Let's fucking do this. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Who'd you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. A call from the customer at the Gateway Hotel, right? Okay, I pressed. I'm not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix. Alright, I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? The witness saw her the very moment. Hold it! The very moment? Hold on just one second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, You said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure isn't pink, pal. She's pretty fucking pink. Oh, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. Fucking. Can he be thrown out? Objection. Can he be thrown out? There's something I should have told you about first. This is bullshit. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Fuck Japanese court. As securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. The word Maya was written clearly in blood. The lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote her killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Alright, calm down. You're about to send a small child to prison? Oh, I guess not small child. She's an adult now. But still, before we begin the cause, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why did you test about this shit the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defendant may begin its cross-examination. All right, let me cross-examine this mofo. I secured the suspect. I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. The word Maya was written clearly in blood. I wonder if it's supposed to say something else. That just showed the victim's blood with fingers. Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and movies. I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Hey, stop right there. The witness's opinion of the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. I don't like this guy's attitude. He's fucking showing off. Slamming the desk is my shit. The victim told us the killer's name. Order in court. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's the whole testament. Okay, there's somewhere. Let's find it. A contradiction. I didn't mean to do that. Shit. I just only skipped it. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Fuck me. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Before she died, she wrote the victim's blood. That's not true. Death was instantaneous! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want to clarify. It took me fucking forever. You say that the victim, Miss Mia Fey, wrote this note? That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? I don't know. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from the department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from blunt. Oh, she died immediately. But no but-ing your way out of this one, detective. Fucking good job, Phoenix. Or court. The defense is a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Smart of you. Smart of you, Judge. Oh, it's a box. Objection! Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day of the murder? You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write an autopsy report till the day after. Oh, right. The day after the murder? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. What is this bullshit? I received these results this morning. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim didn't have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? I'm a sham. You're a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests that the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose it's the obvious conclusion, yes. Enough with your dumbass bows. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Yo, thanks for calling another fucking witness, dude. Cause I probably would have been fucked if you didn't. Okay. Let the witness, Mr. April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Why does she stand like a fucking cat? Witness. Name, please. April May. At your service. A wink. Order and instructions should not require a reaction for the crowd. Orders to refrain from wonton. Yes, Your Honor. It's not good. It's already catches the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Tee. I checked in right after lunch, and this hotel is directly across from Fay & Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Alright, time to fuck this witness up. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up with her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink. Well, Your Honor. I see. It's a remarkable solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. How about my cross-examination? Thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Miafei's understudy, were you not? You must know her technique well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. All right, asshole. How about you not speak ill of the dead? Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yeah, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edward doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. Can I see what fucking time the murder was? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught her up to her and hit her. I'd say let's just press it for facts. I was like 9. I looked out the window, you know, and then I saw her. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. This one is bulletproof, Your Honor. Hold on a minute, that testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? I'll call bullshit off for no claims whatsoever. What's the meaning of this? Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody telling me because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. Testimony is bogus. But so we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. Yes, she was, because I was there. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Roar. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details was necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. But please omit those boob jiggles. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink. Testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. That kind of statue clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report startle you? How the fuck do you know it was a clock? Huh? I see. I wish you had been too tough with me. Please begin the cross-examination. How the fuck do you know it was a clock? It ain't no clock. You don't do the clock shit. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. There's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person is in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. No, it ain't. Shut the fuck up, Edgeworth. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I have caught murders with these questions before. Only once. That was close. So what happens now? What happens now is you're gonna answer my questions. How'd you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law office of Fayco? No, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law office can't tell where the murder took place. It is very close to the hotel. You heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Hell nah. Because I know it's empty. No, Your Honor, I can't give it now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Couldn't have wrong. Same idea. I just wrong concept or wrong practice. It's inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could it possibly? Let's take a look right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? As the defendant says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. A big fat liar. Really fat, like super fat. Well, Miss May, Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, you must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. No, I have an exact time when the bench was removed. I already got your number, Edge, dick. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it, and that is exactly shit. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove with it? Yes. Yeah. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed. Oh, so yeah, this is this. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Thank you. But it's not mine. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of conversations she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Hang on. I'm hearing noises in my house. Okay, we're fine. It's just a murder. I'm just gonna keep streaming and hope he doesn't hear me. Alright, order. Oh shit, look at this motherfucker. He losing his cool. You losing your cool, Edgeworth? The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Neither was your fucking secondary autopsy report, asshole. Perhaps the gumshoe overlooked it. Grumble, the good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clocker out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clock was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at the hotel. Whatever that sound was. Well, Miss May, you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. It's not at any store. My friend made it. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she's seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. It's simple. This clock was never in a store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Get fucked. Oh, excuses not on sale today? That one's pretty good. Oh no, her breasts are sagging. What's it to you, porcupine head? Alright. That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it and she should die for it. Die. Damn. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You crazy bitch. This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Silly me. Grunt. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Tee-hee. Wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? That face is pretty good. Oh dear. Does the defendant have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. I'll explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I could show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence that proves she had heard it. She is a fucking wiretap. Have a look at this. Oh, I found this in Miss May's room because, you know, that's legal. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim. Miss Mia Faye's phone. Were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It shows me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think you can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said it is on the phone. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? You fucked. Edgeworth, shut up. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. La. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss Mary. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. So I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Yeah. Answer the question, bitch! While the court does not condone the defense tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. All right. Way, I say way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why? That's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service? Oh, wait. That doesn't explain why you tapped the phones. Or how you knew it was a clock. Don't wipe that off. Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. All right. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder. Again, the fucking wiretap, and that she knew that the thing was a clock. She's already admitted to this. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Bullshit. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant fake commit the murder. No, there's just let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defendant have anything to say? Well, something. I'll call the bellboy. The defendants would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk in quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? Miss April May's alibi is not called the question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent, and thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty from Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy testimony, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. That's stupid. Why don't I just say, alright, I got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fully fell right in my trap. Uh-oh. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to do service. The tea set looks rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Has her iced coffee brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin the cross-examination. I'm gonna press for time when you deliver that to herself. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder somehow, Maya will be finished. I am the head best boy. Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely starting 9 p.m. I was gonna, because it looked like he brought her outside. French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss. Or a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by the prim demeanor. Sir, it was a moment I shall never ever forget. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Wait, please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it. Now's my last chance. What do I ask him about? Tell me again about our room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9, delivered to the room, Miss May in 303. Does it requested iced coffee? 18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18. That seemed a bit expensive. Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. But we don't skip on the ice, sir. What did you say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Well, someone else staying in Miss May's room. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who he asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
This motherfucker.
Fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss Everett checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we just learned about another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's possible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person? Simple. It was a man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as I've been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late. I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. You piece of shit. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledged the defendant's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That's all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Ooh. You were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Yo, thanks. Just doing my job, you know. And again, the other attorney was pretty cool too. Yo, Edwards is a piece of shit. That face of his with his eyes wide and shriveling lip just shivers up my spine, if you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning. I guess she's learning her charm won't work everywhere. Sorry, at the detention center now. I'll down there later. Anyway, this is far from closed. Yes, sir. I want to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who? Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Thanks. As for a full record of April May's testimony, I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not sure. I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack that ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that center. It's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Yeah! Day 2, the trial. Day 2, investigation. Deal, baby. Attention center visitors room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not you stinking Laura. I hope you die. Yeah, there's the face I know and love. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Yo, good insult. Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? About the man who stayed with you in the hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Maya's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Typing the phone is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Yeah. Creep, this one was impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it, bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Alright. Bottom? Hell, does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Alright, good talk. Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your effort today could only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell at the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. Great for business, sir. You're kind of a piece of shit. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I too will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her, she'd do it. I said, do what? I'm starting to think there's no such here as this guy. I want to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I do it for the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are the same ilk. We both carry the scent of
danger. There we are. Total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Alright. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? I mean, no murder was held here. Sounds great. Under float your tea set. Alright, well, I'm done talking to you. There's still a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderers. Wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. That's what they're going to do. I see the fan call, of course. Yes. We're putting a tall scope. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. Just kidding, sir. But that look in his eye, I'd say he was more than serious. I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous to talk of the hotel industry. Alright. It's no bad. It's been recently made. I get you in here. Still seem pain. Alright, well, I'm done talking to you. Solid mahogany desk, there's wood. No. This. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something has been written on the pencil on the back. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Is that me, his mom? Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. I have something to show somebody. Hey, I got a question for you. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. That's what I thought. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Have him write it. Well, sure. Why not? Yes, I've always wanted to write an affidavit. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Alright, I'll be back. Huh? No more photos on the desk. Shit. You again, can you take a hit and stay gone? Hey, that's the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. Yes! You have a look at this. What's that? The bellboy's affidavit tells everything he saw. This is the man who checked in with you. He was most definitely this motherfucker right here. Now I'm getting somewhere. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed that's an act.
If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to a murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with this reputation. Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White. The president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Fucking red, white, and blue. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. The man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White. At last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Oh. Okay. Huh. What? Oh my god, this man. Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. You are insane. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, it is. Is it? Right, I see. God, I bet that gets annoying for him. Splendiferous. I hate you. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What's this guy's problem? You're just like adding ubulary to like the end of all your words. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansions official? Yes. My business dealing brings me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with wordly challenged. With the wordly challenged. I'm wordly challenged. What a fruitcake, dude. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Alright. Yo, did you kill this lady? This maid is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretary. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. She has done, you mean the wiretap? Indeed, she's paid to answer phones. Tapping was not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duty. After we clear this mission, I'm probably gonna call it. It is already 10:40. She does gather information as part of her duty, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. What the fuck is his desk? I just caught a glimpse of it. The night of the murder, you were in April May's hotel room. Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. What? My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Pretty sure it's a song. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy stayed on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. Okay. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. You raise a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police? The courts? To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. This motherfucker. His desk is fucking grotesque. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? Like advertising? In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red Wright of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something bothering me. Ah, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea, I forgot. I've seen that painting before, yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you don't fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zippo nada. Can't wait to fucking arrest this man. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Groteburger? What? Oh! Oof. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, huh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Crossberg's? Yes. You must ask him, why is it that his painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. God, I hate this desk. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. Jumping house. Oh, you, what's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days, huh? I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something really bothering him, that's just clear. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night. You see, I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? What with that boy? Let's see, it's just...
Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The other one you said had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office in Blueport, Wright's office. So you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It's a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. Wright are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes. I know you're lovers. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were me as understudy, perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels at finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of the photographs. As you suspected, I could stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. He sees nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 50 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spiritual medium. Medium? Her name was Misty Fay. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remained unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I thought the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you could still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. She's followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Thank you, Mr. Grossberg. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Let's look for White. Misty. I drove them all to. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find.
That's weird. She knew Grossberg was... If she knew Grossberg had done that to her mother, why would he give tell Mia to go to him? Fuck it. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. There's no point in asking someone this crooked, this straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It's okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I'm about to get fucked up. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She has a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail. Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. While this company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered. All the documents about your mysterious disappearance mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder. You see? And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looked dazed but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man. Mr. White, this is another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in the position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. Case as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyer association, you see? You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Reporter, sir. Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? They're Gunshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. It's right. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. Wright's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it. Of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right, Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya, great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? I explained that it happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... defend me in court. Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright. Huh? Leave it to me. I am Mia's sister after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it Ghost Powers that I better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Well, wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. Not really. I was kidding. But thanks. It's good. But I can't just... Why not have her defend you in court and just act and you defend yourself through her proxy? I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Or am I just gonna defend myself? Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Why? It's all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With a true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. Damn, I'm only on the second case. I feel like this would be like some, like, finale shit. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look. Oh, hey, Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. Wright says today, it will be absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? What happened? The judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. And we know that. The guilty will always lie before being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All I know to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Don't accept any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix. Court will be starting soon. What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. I fucking got this shit. Don't worry, Mia. Or Maya. You're Maya. Mia's dead. Corporate number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well.
Mr. Edgeworth, opening statements, please. As the details of the events are already cleared to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crimes. I see. Prosecution will call the witness. That went far too smoothly. I think the judge asked us why his witness didn't testify before. It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, it's supposed to be me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man. Besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. I hate everything. I would like to call Miss Red White to the stand. Mr. Red White. Alright, time to make this guy a bitch. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Holy shit. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. I dropped my controller.
Did you know the victim? Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You're maybe in your testimony. If I can rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Can't. Why do I feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. I'm gonna fuck him up. Let's do it. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way, and then I saw a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Alright, but Miss May already said she saw a female. Finally, there's a terrible impaction. It's all over. The thing occurs as you state that I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, but... hotel, and I am a busy man who has to do business. Ordered room service from 9. I haven't soon after the room service arrived. Step 2. Press further. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee was May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly Lord, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull something off like that. Tell us what you were doing at the time. What you just said directly conflicts with. There it is. That's what I was looking for. This might clearly state that the assailant looked like a girl. I'm proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? 20/20. Counting both eyes, 40. 40, don't add them together. I think the witness trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyways? Now what did you do then? I called Miss May over, and once she too was surprised, of course. But you ran to the left. The victim ran to the left. The victim ran to the what now? Wait right there, Mr. White. You dug your own grave. What is this? You say the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She could say that the victim ran right. It's simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim was here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running to a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. He saw her run to the left because he's the fucking killer. True, maybe he really did see the victim run left, so he did witness the killing. Wait a second, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, and can you explain this contradiction? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain this conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law office of the Fay & Co., of course? Well, so he was standing here. Time to show the court where he was standing. Do you standing right here? This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That's where the killer was standing. Exactly, you fucking stupid shit. Order, I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulation of the defense has a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. And now he's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. This is bullshit. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear the revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? I'm almost positive the autopsy. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Hang on, let me make sure what this autopsy says. Oh wow, what the fuck? There we go, that's what I meant to do. Mr. Wright, this victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him with where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase for now. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. What, Edgeworth? The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Very well, if the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. Oh, okay. Witness testimony, the two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss May run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwop. What? Thwop, indeed. Very well, you may be to cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it's hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. I want to press that for a bit of information. Well, you see, I looked at the other window. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing, huh? Oh, that glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, you can't fucking see that from the window. Yeah, that is odd. Huh? What? You saying that you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at that line of sight. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen that glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans of the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White?
What do you have to say to that, bitch?
Ridiculosity. Mr. White, that's not a real word. If you were in the Goatwater Hotel, as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards of glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? Was it while you were murdering this poor woman? It must have been the moment that it fell. The only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. You purple-haired fuck. A lot of men in this courtroom. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor. I Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime, ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. What the fuck are you talking about? Edgeworth, shut the fuck up. Damn, you're a pain in the ear. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like this, the way this is said. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. No, he didn't. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Faye & Co. law office. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. You see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to the place to place the wiretap, he could have seen a glass stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjunction it is. Alright. If you want to just pull some bullshit out of your ass, Edgeworth, I'm down. Will you testify to the court about the wiretapping? Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place a wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify that had fallen over by the sound? Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, was right. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Thanks, Maya. I was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Why do you have me your phone? This is no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Neither does the fucking phone tap that you pulled up, asshole. Oh, I already hit that one. Press them on. I keep hitting the wrong thing. Oh. Shit. It's Maya, right? What happened? Let's say I'm fucked up, dude. Yeah, the one with wrote mine on it, Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. 1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? Fucking Mia with the save, dude. There's nothing to go back to. The crux examination is finished. All that is required now is to pass it on to the defendant. Phoenix Wright! Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as far as noted, the trial is more than less finished. I say, let's give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. That's where you fucked up, boy. You're getting your cross-examination. Look closely at this, mofo. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? That's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Oh, damn. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Inquiry? This is going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. He just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White is guilty. It's obvious. There's no need to prolong the trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone was going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in... Let's see. Objection denied. Shit. The completion of the trial will be postponed until tomorrow. Oh, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. As I was sure to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Oh, it's still Mia. Mia? Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Amusement, list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. Well, I'm fucking on trial for murder, so you're goddamn right. You bet I am. My life's writing on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop. Make him stop. How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Yo, Mia just fucked on him. Well, I see there's no reason to continue this trial, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. Only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. The court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. Defendant lobby number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations, you're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? Time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9? The office. I'll see you later. Chief, Mia. Aw. Do I take over the office? Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came, Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Oh, Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, one second thought. Let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. How'd you know my nickname was Nick? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Okay. Nick. You know what this means. We're partners. I have to pay you, though. I guess it's okay. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law office. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Yeah! Happy ending only halfway through the game. Not even half, I don't think. I don't know how many missions there are. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasted. Okay, wait up. What the fuck? Furnace has been added. Whew. This is a fun game. I like detective stuff. Not even really detective stuff. You're a lawyer. Alright. Who's that? Oh, I guess she's from a different game. So, do you deal with any of the... I wonder if you deal with any of the other... Like the chick with the whip or the guy with the visor who's always drinking the coffees. Anyways. That was good. I gotta get this uploaded and I gotta get the final part of Sekiro added up together. So it's just one more part. But anyways, thanks for watching. My name is Hunter. This is Infinite Dumplings Livestream. And I will see you next time.